Hi guys, welcome back to the SN Studio, and we have a treat for you today. Horus Heresy, 3,000 points, and the boys in gold are back. We have a new Legio Custodes force in the studio. That's right, all new models, all new units, so I'm going to be experimenting here and bringing a lot of stuff that we've never featured here in the studio before. So a bit of an experiment here with the Legio Custodes. And they're going up against the vile, perfidious 12th Legion, the World Eaters, captained by Pardo himself. So we all know how this is going to go. He's going to roll sixes and I'm going to roll ones. That's the script, isn't it, guys? So yes, we're playing line advance, so an aggressive mission which suits both armies to a T, because if anything can out World Eater a World Eater, it is a Legio Custodes. So enough ambling from me. Let's get stuck in this beautiful war-torn hellscape of a battlefield with trenches and all that. And yeah, let's go see these forces and get stuck in. Let's go.
Hi guys, here I am again with the World Eaters, and I can't wait to take on the new studio Legio Custodes. So as for this list, you might have seen this list or a similar list to this when I fought the Demons of the Runestorm. So I've tweaked it a bit less las cannons, because I didn't want to take that much either, because las cannons is a very impactful gun against the Legio Custodes. And then I've just reshuffled some units with some more infantry on one unit and less on the other. And yeah, we're going to go straight in. For my right of war, we have the Berserker Assault. So Rampagers are basically troops. We've got Predators in fast attack. And we always have to charge if we are within 12 inches of an enemy unit. +2 to charges and +2 to runs. Moving on to HQs, and my only HQ, which will be my Warlord, is a Praetor in Artificer armor. He has a Mastercrafted Thunderhammer, and for his Warlord trait, he has the Butcher's Claw. He also has a retinue to go with it. So we have a Legion command squads. All of them have obviously Artificer armor as standard. They all are wielding a chain axe and a ball pistol to go with them. Moving now on to the elite slots, we have two Contemptor Dreadnoughts. They are not a Talon, they are separate units for today. And I've actually incorporated a new gun for them. They normally have the las cannons. I've gone for the Carries assault cannons, 5 points less. Not a big fan of this gun, but it just looks so cool, and rule of cool it is. They have a Plasma Blaster incorporated in the Gravis Power Fist as well. So both of them equipped exactly the same. I have a unit of Red Butchers. As bad as I think they are, they're just too iconic to leave in the studio cabinets. So I've got a unit of 8, all of them wielding the dual power axes, and the Devoured has 2 chain fists. Apart from that, we also have a unit of Apothecaries. So we have Apothecarian detachment of 2, as stock as they come, so no further upgrades with anything like Artificer armor or power weapons, and they will be also included into 2 further units, which we'll go into now. Moving on to troops, and talking about what units we will be attaching the Apothecaries to, we have 2 tactical squads. 2 units of 10, we have Artificer armor on the Sergeant and an upgraded Power Fist. A Vexilia as well on the unit as a further upgrade, and all of them are wielding chain swords. Yes, I know that I can upgrade chain swords for free to chain axes, being World Eaters, but because of WYSIWYG, I do have chain axes, chain swords just stuck on the back of them, so I'm going to go for chain swords, but yes, don't be angry at me. And then obviously we go on to the main units, my favorite units, my newly painted units as well, and those are the Rampager squads. 2 units of 10. We have a mixed match of weapons, but most of the unit does have the much wanted 2 phalanx blades. So I've got 7 with 2 phalanx blades. I've got 2 with the big excoriator chain axe, and I have 1 which is going to be my Rampager champion with the meteor hammer. Now they have a dedicated transport, and that is 2 Land Raider Proteus. Stock as they come, no further upgrades on them, but both squads will have them as a dedicated transport. Talking about dedicated transport, I have missed out on 2 Rhinos, which are dedicated transports for my normal tactical marines. They have been upgraded with a dozer blade and a havoc launcher, again going into strict WYSIWYG. That is exactly what is modeled on those two tanks. And then lastly, to finish off my list in fast attack, I have two Predator tanks. Both of them, again, equipped exactly the same. Las cannon galore. They are my two firing platforms for this unit. So las cannon sponsons and turret gravis las cannons as well. That concludes my list. 3,000 points on the nose, which I love when I'm building a list, especially on Battle Scribe, and I add that extra little unit or upgrade, and you see the 3,000 points at the top. That is basically, I think it's a sign. When you're at 3,000 points, you have an advantage. So yeah, World Eater goodness. I'm excited. Happy to play the Custodes finally again after 3 or 4 months of an absence in the studio because we did sell the old army and now have a new one. So let's check out the Legio Custodes and Stevie's list coming up next.
So that's enough of that traitorous filth from the 12th Legion, and now to the new studio army, the new and revamped Legio Custodes. I am so excited. Sorry, I can't stop looking at them. They look so gorgeous. So yes, 3,000 points of, well, there's not really much variety to it. There are no rights of war or no warlord traits or anything that can spice it up. So it is what it is. So we'll start at the top with HQ, and I've gone for a Tribune with Meridian Swords because they're just so good. So I've always been a fan of the spears. You guys know I've said it 100 times. For me, the aesthetics of Custodes with spears is unbeatable. But this is the first time, new army, loads of new options. So I'm going to try out the swords because everybody loves swords and they are, quite frankly, overpowered. So yeah, a Tribune with twin Meridian Swords because he'll just mulch everything he comes into contact with. So now onto elites. And to accompany him, I've got a squad of 4. Yes, that's right, 4 Hetaeron Guard, also with Meridian Swords. So that is the Death Star. It is an ungodly amount of attacks. 3 attack modes with these swords as well. So one strength 10 instant death. The other one is +1 strength AP2 instant death on a 4-up. The other one gives them rampage. They are disgusting. And I can't wait to use them. Next up, the obligatory Achilles Contemptor Dreadnought because they just look so cool. Not much else to say about that. They're just cool and they're Dreadnoughts, and Dreadnoughts are pretty awesome. And the last elites, new, first time ever using them. We've got the Aquilon Terminators with the Adrathic Destructors and Solarite Power Gauntlets. Tough unit, gonna give me some survivability. They're very expensive though, very expensive. But still, it's so cool. I needed to include them. And really, that's the theme of this army. I'm just trying different units that I've never used myself before. So if all of you out there saying this is not optimized, that's not meta, it's not. This is an experimental run, live, on air for all of you to see how it goes. So yeah, maybe this wasn't a good idea. But anyway, I'm excited. So those are my elites choices. So we go on to troops, and I've got 3 troops choices. We've got 2 3-man unit of Custodian Guard, one of which is armed with a Pyrihite spear, which is the Melter Spear for those of you less inclined for the lore names, and 1 unit of 3 Sentinel Guard, which are the sword and board guys. So yeah, this mission requires troops, and I've got 3 troops units. Yeah, not much more to say about that. You know them, you love them. Custodes basic troops are better than most elites of most other armies. Quite fragile though, but enough about that. I know I was going on about it, but yeah. So, heavy support. Next up. So, I've got a Telemon Dreadnought. It looks so cool. It is also so expensive, and honestly, it's not that great rules-wise. It's got a massive gun on it that has a 12-inch range. It's got a giant fist on it, which is worse than a Contemptor's fist. It's got a giant missile launcher on the top, which actually has pretty decent range and does pinning. Yay! It looks so cool though. It's big, it's stonking, it's another heavy supports choice, Hetaeron Guard. I'm excited to use these guys. Very unusual unit because they are a shooty Custodes unit. Yes, you heard right, a shooties Custodes unit. And I remember the first time I ever saw one in Visions of Heresy, in the early 2000s in the gorgeous art by Adrian Smith. Nobody does Custodes better than Adrian Smith. And I remember going, wow, who are these guys with the pickle bomber helmets and the big guns? And now I have them here. So a shooting unit, 2 shooting modes. Well, one of them basically gives them a heavy bolter, basically, each. And the other one gives them a one-shot, instant death, strength 5, death rate, devastator, destructor thingy. And I can't wait to use that. It sounds so cool. But other than that, they're not really all that great. There's a theme going on here, guys. So I'm not expecting great things from these guys. So those are my heavy support choices. So fast attack. I've gone for the obligatory 3 Agamatus jet bikes. But this time, we're not locked into the most expensive loadout of the twin-linked Corvae Last Pulsars. So that is a lot of points saved on that. They're fast, they hit hard, they're very good at taking out low model count elite units. And with the Lastrum bolt cannons on them, they are pretty good at anti-infantry. So expecting decent things from them. Again, the 3+ armor save does let them down. I don't know why. Modeling wise, they are exactly the same as normal Custodes, but for some reason they have worse armor. I don't know. At this point, you know, you guys are sick and tired of listening to me harp on about the same things over and over again. So next fast attack choice, I have a squadron of 3 Palace grav tanks. I love Palace. I can't go off on enough about them. They are super cheap for what they do, super fast, fantastic gun as standard with the Arachnus Storm Cannon. So how could I not? And now 3 of them. So expecting great things from these guys. These guys pop tanks like it's never going to go out of fashion. They are fantastic units, and I will never leave home without them. And I have 3 of them. Happy. So last but not least, we have a unit of Venatari Custodes, the flying Custodes to you people that just don't care about the lore names. And we've got 2 with Tarsus bucklers and the pistols, whose name I forget about. These are all new units for me. I am not familiar with the rules 100%. I haven't got them down like I did with the old force, which we only had like 3 types of guns in there, and I had it all memorized. So bear with me, guys. There's going to be a lot of going on here. But yeah, and one of them has the Venatari Lance, which looks so cool. And they look awesome. And they're fast, and that's about it. They don't have survivability, and they don't particularly hit that hard either. So again, this is an experimental run. I'm trying out a little bit of everything here. Stuff we've never seen before here in the studio, and I'm excited to get my hands on it. But I'm not expecting the world from this. This is not an optimized list by any stretch, but enough waffling from me. Let's get stuck in. Line advance, 3,000 points, the Horus Heresy. Let's go to war.
The golden-clad warriors leapt over the trench line, clearing the razor wire with ease. They pressed on toward the thickest of the fighting. These guardians of the Emperor had no need to quell behind sandbags and dugout earth. They were the pinnacle of humanity's creation, beyond human. The Legio Custodes charged headlong through the smoke. Their enemies surrounded the ruins and dilapidated buildings ravaged by war. The Custodes stood before them, ranks of world eaters eager and undaunted by the blazing Aquila held aloft, or the towering fighters that crashed into their battle lines. The Astartes legionnaires were ripped apart with brutal efficiency. Despite their gene-wrought might, they were no match to those molded by the Emperor's own hand. For if the legions of Astartes were the mass-produced hammers of the Imperium, the Legio Custodes were the honed artisan blades.
The armies are deployed, the battlefield is ready, and we are ready for war. Legio Custodes versus the World Eaters, the debut game for the new Studio Custodes. Freshly out the painting station, smiles galore. Show us that smile. He's been waiting for this for a long time.
Yes.
But they're finally here, and we've got about, I think, nearly 5,000 points, I think, now.
That's like 3 squads for Custodes.
Probably more, triple that. And so we're very excited, as Stevie G has stated in the beginning in his introduction. We've gone for a mixed match of units to try out all the different units that we have incorporated in the new army. But it looks stunning already, and we can't wait. We are playing Line Advance mission. We're quickly going to go over the rules for this mission. I actually won the roll-off. I've gone for the defender. No, I've gone for I've gone for the attacker.
Of course, you're a world eater. There's no other choice.
So I have
strategic
advantage. So I'm going first. I can choose night fighting if I want, which I will probably not use night fighting. We shall see. I'll have a little think about whilst I carry on recording. And basically this mission, we get a point at the beginning of our turn if we are in no man's land, which is in the middle, and we get 2 points if we are in our opponent's deployment line, wholly within with line units. So I've got 3. I've got 2 tactical squads and a command squad with a Legion banner, and you just have 3 normal troop choices, right, which are line. So 3 apiece, quite even on that, which is always good for a mission like this. Now, let's go on to deployment, a bit of tactics to deployment. As for me, basically this mission, I've played it many, many times. You need to be aggressive, even though I'm a bit scared to go too aggressive against the Legio Custodes, just because who better in combat than these guys here on this side. But we shall see, and World Eaters really don't care who they're fighting. They just want to get stuck in. So what I've done is I've basically divided my army in 2. So we have the Land Raiders, the Rhino, and the Predator on each side. So all my vehicles are on each flank. We've got the 2 Bash Brothers here, the 2 Contemptors. I've deployed them together. I think against Legio Custodes especially, they work better as a pair. And then I've got my 2 units, my fierce units in the middle who want to get stuck into combat quickly in the middle, ready to rush forward. So tactics-wise, basically move up the field, use my las cannons, my long range with my vehicles, and try and remove a couple of wounds before getting into combat. What about you? Tactics-wise, defending-wise, what's up here? What's going on?
I mean, there's not really, as I've said many, many times, the only thing that can out-World Eater a World Eater is Legio Custodes. I need to get stuck in.
Yes.
I don't really have anything that is long range. My shooting is good, but it's all very close range, which means that we're going to be melee. So yeah, basically all of this. Moving forwards, I've tried to use cover as much as possible because I will almost certainly be going last.
Yep.
So the palace are very fragile. So are the Venetarii.
Yep.
Or however you pronounce it, guys. Well, please in the comments help us out.
In the ruins.
The bikers as well, trying to stay in cover there as best they can. But everything else as far forward as possible because I need to get forward.
And the mission is this, basically. You want to get points early on because the more you leave it, the less you'll have on the table. And it doesn't work like that. Now, you have Bloodied and Unbroken. That is an extra point for you if you have more units at the end of the game than myself. That is only for the defender, and you are the defender today. Now, do you want to try and steal the initiative?
Absolutely.
Oh, I think you are. I've had a feeling all morning.
I'm not going to.
I never do. You are. It's going to happen. Today's your day.
No.
It's a 3. Okay, perfect. So, guess what? Stevie G, World Eaters, turn 1, coming up next. Okay, we are back. Movement now over for the World Eaters. And as I stated, we've gone in aggressive, and I will go over my movement. So, I've moved up and disembarked my first unit of Tactical Marines. I've moved up with my command squad and my butchers. I've run with my command squads, +2 for my right of war. And I've also disembarked on that side. So moved half of the distance of the Rhino and then disembarked. So hopefully if those 3 units are alive, I will be getting a 3-point swing on my turn. Apart from that, I have shuffled up some of my vehicles to get line of sight onto some key units. 3 of them have had to move through cover. So I will be rolling that on camera for you guys to see at home. And then my 2 Dreadnoughts have moved up the field here and will be shooting some assault cannon goodness into probably the Sentinel Guard. These are Sentinel Guard, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I normally get the names wrong. For now,
I'm very impressed.
For now, I haven't. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do some dangerous terrain tests. So Predator is a 4, it's fine. This Land Raider here is a 2, it's fine. And then that one moving over the trenches. is a 5. That's fine. Stevie G, what did you say? Off camera.
That you were going to pass all your invulnerability.
Because I don't roll ones.
You do not roll ones.
Ones are for weak people.
The only time you've ever rolled a 1 is for a leadership test.
Yes, exactly. Perfect. So that concludes my movement. I do have some tasty shooting. Let's get some dice ready and go straight into that. Starting it all off, we will have one Havoc launcher. Actually, this rhino can't see anything. So it's that rhino firing into these guys. There we go. Will it scatter? It scatters 1 inch. So I can twin link this, but I'm okay with that. So I'll probably hit 3.
Let me just get out an inch.
Strength.
And it was that way, so 1 inch. Yep. And it goes from there to there. So you're getting, I'd say 3 even.
3. Okay. Go on, strength 5. Your toughness is 5, isn't it?
Yes.
So 4s. That is 2 wounds, AP 5, so it doesn't really do anything.
So 2 ups.
Okay.
Both fast.
Okay, let's go on to the Kerry's assault cannons. It's 6 shots. Is it twin linked? I believe it's not. Kerry's is not twin linked. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to shoot at your Sentinel Guard because obviously I want to remove the line units. So hitting on 2s, all hits, and then strength 6, so wounding on 3s, and looking for those 6s really. Okay, so 1 rending and 2 normal saves. Yes,
okay, so we'll take the 5 up.
Okay.
So that's a pass.
Perfect.
And the 2 ups, both passed.
Both passed. Lovely. Okay, rinse and repeat. And I've got 2 plasma blasters as well. 2 shots on the plasma blaster. Plasma blaster, strength 7, and
reaching 4 up. Yeah.
So yeah, 2. So 1. Oh, gets hot there. 1 hits, and I'll reroll that.
Yeah, that was good.
And that is a 2, strength 7, so it does wound. So not breaching though.
So 2 up, and you need to. I need to roll to wound as well for the.
Not the gets hot is just an armor save on me.
Oh,
I'll do that now. Yeah.
Sorry.
So
yeah,
you just have a 2 up. Yeah.
It
is a 1.
Wound.
He bleeds. Okay, and do I get hot? No, I don't. On the roll of a 6. Okay, so rinse and repeats. That again, completely exactly the same. From the other one into the same units we go. Hitting on 2s. 1 miss, not twin link sadly. I wish I can roll that again. 3 6s in that roll. Okay, so that is 4 normal saves there. So 2 up saves.
Yep. So 2 up saves. And they're all just about passed.
Okay, and then the plasma blaster in there. 2 hits. And strength 7, so 2s to wound. And these are 2 AP2s.
2 AP2s.
2 4 5 ups.
5 ups.
With a shield.
So both
bosses it. Listen, what was that about?
I don't know, but I want more of it.
Okay, cool. So let's go on to the las cannons. Let's start off with that Predator.
Yes.
Going into the same units here. So you do have a cover save, or do you?
I do have a cover save, mostly from your Rhino.
Yeah, I can't see. Can that one see? The one on
this
your
one
left?
sees your men. That one just about sees the squad, and the turret can shoot over, but they are
so
obscured.
The other one can't see the unit, so he's going to fire at. What does he see? Does he see the Sagittarium?
Which last cannon do you mean? Sorry.
So the one closest to you, the Sponson. If he doesn't see the unit,
the bottom can see the Dreadnought and the Sentinel Guard.
Okay, and the one on the other side?
The one on the other side can see exactly nothing apart from your guys.
And none of your guys.
He can see those guys.
Okay, so I'll shoot them that with the Sponson roll. Okay, so let's do 1 shot into them first.
Yep.
That is 1 hit. That is 1 wound.
So a 6 up.
Okay.
Failed.
Okay, so
that's
one
one wound.
And they have 2 wounds each, right?
Yes.
Remember, we haven't played Custodians in quite a, what is it, 2 or 3 months since we sold
more.
the last?
It feels like more, no?
It feels like more.
I think we haven't played it since just after Christmas.
Yeah, probably.
Probably even before Christmas.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while for sure. Okay, and then we're going to do the Gravis and the...
Well, you need to shoot into...
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, with the Gravis, Las Cannon and that. So
Yeah.
3 shots in total. None of them are twin linked here. That is 2 hits and 2 wounds. Can I slay one?
Okay, so
5 ups.
5 ups here, because the cover save is the same as invulns anyway.
Yep.
So here we
might as
go.
well just do a 5 ups.
And
okay, so one is removed and 1 goes down to 1 wound. Perfect. Let's go with Mr. Land Raider here. Same, into the same unit. Sorry, guys, you're taking all the fire from...
It's good. I don't like the shield, guys. You know that.
Okay, so 4 shots. That is 2 hits. And 2 to wound. That is 2 wounds.
Just about. What's that? All the last cannons?
That's all the last cannons, yeah. From that Land
So
Raider.
5 ups again.
Okay.
And
Nope,
that is...
So that is 1 dead and 1 down to 1 wound. And then we do have a twin-linked heavy bolter going into the same unit, twin-linked. And strength, so 1 wound. No AP,
one
no
two
AP.
up. If I fail this, he's dead.
Yes. No saves. Okay, and then let's move on to these guys here. So I'm going to do this Predator is going to go into the already wounded. So you do get a cover save, don't you, from intervening models?
I think the last cannons are too high up for that.
No, you do get it. You
Yep.
do get it.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'll take it.
Perfect little look. You can see it from here. Perfect. So you would have a
5 up.
5 up from them, which is a better than a 6 up. Perfect. So 4 shots, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 2s. That is 2 wounds.
Two
5
ups.
Yeah. You remember you can also shroud.
Yeah, I'm saving that in case you target something I really want to.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to be nice. The only thing left to fire
Is that Predator?
is not on this Land Raider.
Ah, I thought it was the Land Raider firing.
No, that I fired that one. Haven't fired this. This was that.
Oh,
Predator.
that, okay.
So you can shroud now. I don't mind you shrouding if you want, or you can wait for these 4 shots here.
I'll wait for the 4 shots from the Land Raider.
So Predator, so 5 ups here.
5 ups. Both
No,
failed,
that's
so
2. That is 1 dead and 1 going to 1 wound, and then we've got the 4 shots going from this Land Raider.
Who are you
going
shooting at?
Into the same unit. Do you want to shroud?
I'll shroud now, yeah.
Perfect. All hits, 2s to wound, 4 wounds. So you get intervening models again. So you get a
We've got
5
5 up and a 5 up.
and a 5 up after, yeah.
So 4 wounds, yes?
4 wounds, yes, sir.
Oh, that was some good rolling.
Yes.
So 5 ups, and that is 2.
Ooh.
And now,
Ooh.
so 1 dead.
Okay, so 1 is.
I need 2 leadership tests.
Yeah, I am to finish off my heavy bolter. Just quickly to a linked, misses, and 1 wound.
1, 2 up. Passed. Okay, so leadership test for the Sentinel Guard. They
Okay.
are leadership 9. So that is passed, and then him, leadership 9, passed.
Passed. Perfect. Okay, so like I said, this mission, try and take down the line units as quickly as possible. That is my turn over. No charges, obviously, because I've run with anything that is close enough. So on to Legio Custodes, turn 1. Okay, movement over for the Legio Custodes on turn 1. And again, Stevie's army has also gone aggressive. So maybe we have a short game. Surprise! Okay, so take us through the movement.
Okay, so everything's moved forward. The end.
Okay.
No, he's run forward because he's obviously on 1 wound.
This one's run forward.
No, him.
okay. Yeah.
He's run forward, so
Yeah.
he's on 1 wound.
I do
trying to
have
get
a reaction to move back. But we'll go into that.
You can react now, of course. I've
Yep.
just done everything whilst you were sorting out logistical stuff in the background, but he's run forward because I've tried to get him into as much cover because obviously he's going to die,
Yep.
and I want those points from him. Dreadnought's moved forward over the cover, obviously, to engage the 2 Dreadnoughts. The center has come out to play in
Has
its
everything
entirety.
just moved? So can they charge or have they run with them?
The only one that's run is him. Everything else has moved.
So you can charge, right?
I can charge, yes, indeed.
Okay, so what I will do is I will probably fall back here with a couple of inches, 5 inches, because my Warlord has initiative 5. So I'll move 5 back on them, so that charge is probably no longer. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Apart from that, any more tactical approach in the movement phase? Nothing really, right?
No,
getting
everything's
into
just going
range
forward to
and
get the points. And
short range on all weapons. We were actually quite shocked that the range on that is 12.
12 inches on that
So,
giant
but
cannon.
the, you can fire the missiles at least, and I think the plasma as well is on the fist is 18.
No, it's a flamer.
It's a flamer. Okay, and the missiles?
36. Longest range weapon I've got.
Nice, perfect. So we'll move my command squad back, and then we shall go into
Shooting.
coming up.
Hey folks, hope you're enjoying the game. Just wanted to point out that we have, of course, SN Plus, which is where you can access more content of this type. Just head over to the join button or the link in the description below, and you will find that we have various tiers that you can catch more content, of course, for Horus Heresy and other behind-the-scenes stuff. So don't forget to check that out. Also, we have our Patreon, where you can support us further, and there's extra perks there, which you get stuck right in. So back to the game. I hope you're enjoying.
Okay, we're back. We've moved back the command squad with my Praetor. Still within range, just by half an inch from the Terminators. And obviously, we're going to start with their Gauntlet, which are range 36 on the bolt.
Blastrum bolt cannons.
Okay, perfect. You've got
It's basically a heavy bolt with shred.
Okay, perfect. Let's do this.
Okay, so hitting on 2s. That's 12 shots overall. Ooh.
Re-rolling those ones, thankfully, right?
No,
Oh, no.
they're not twin links.
Wounds.
They're not twin links.
The shred is 2 wounds. That's
Yes.
true. Okay.
So, off to a good start there.
And then
So,
strength is?
6.
6. Okay, so better than a heavy bolt.
So that-
choose 2 wounds.
So 6 wounds.
6 wounds in total. Okay, so
AP4.
4, 5, 6. Into my command squad, 2 up saves. And guess what, Stevie G? That is 1 removed from play, which I'm going to remove this one because I think That was the one that was maybe in range. So, no, that one's still in. That one's still in. That one isn't. Okay, so I've removed one off, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you've removed one of my...
Thanks for killing him, Mr.
That was-
Palace. Gamatus, not Palace. Okay, what is next? Do you want to shoot those Terminators? Now
Wait,
that we
I
know
need
it's
to double check.
two-
Guy, sorry, an apology. I'll be doing this a lot.
Yeah,
These
all-
are all
all-
new units.
and
I don't have it
guns.
all committed to memory.
Yeah.
So I need to double check everything.
Stevie G just needs one game, and then everything goes engraved in his little brain.
Okay, so yeah, so that's 2 strength 5, AP 3, instant death.
Okay.
So let's go. So hitting on 2s. So both hit. Strength 5, so wounding on 3s. This is also going into that unit.
Okay. Two,
So
one wound only.
yeah, but instant death. so
AP3, right? So I
yeah,
still have my
so-
2 up. Pass.
no problem there. I don't know whether to go for the Destructors or 1 second.
Yes, I'll give you a second, and we'll come back for more.
Oh,
shooting.
wait.
Oh, do you know? Do you know?
Yep. So I am going to use my Sagittarium. I'm
Okay.
going to use the Disintegrator
Yep.
in the bolt calibers, in the
Okay.
Adrathic bolt calibers.
Yep.
One use, but it does turn them into Assault 1,
Do they
Strength
all
5.
have the same gun?
Yeah.
But one has a spear and the other one has the shields.
No, I'm
right?
talking about them. The
Oh, okay,
Sagittarium.
okay, those. Okay.
So I'm going to use the one-use Destructor, which gives me Strength 5, AP2, instant death, 1 shot, gets hot.
And it's range
It's range 12, so I'm in range of
from the
them.
Terminators.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
perfect.
might
So
as well use
4
that on
shots,
Terminators.
hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s, so everything hits.
hits.
Wounding on 3s.
That's
So
3
that's,
wounds.
so that's 3
AP
instant death.
AP2?
AP2.
Okay, so Cataphracti armor. So 4 ups. That is 3 dead.
Ah, nice.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh, ouch.
Nice.
Okay, nice shooting. 1 use only, but look, we've seen the power from it.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we have?
Okay, so next up we've got the... Bear with me, guys.
Yeah,
Apologies.
no problem, no problem. Do you want to do the palace or do you want to do...
I might as well do the Palace. They
we
are
can
in
do-
range.
We can do all the small arms fire from the spears and stuff off camera. That doesn't matter. But the palace, we can go. What's the range of the palace?
18.
Okay.
I measured wrong. I'm not within range of
Anything?
the...
Tank for now, right?
Of
You
the tank.
You shouldn't have, you really.
No.
Okay. So,
So
do you
I don't
have
have range to anything with the Palace.
Okay. So you have to wait 1 more turn. Telemon next.
Telemon next with the Spiculous Launcher, which was...
I think it's a large blast, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's heavy something and pinning.
Nice.
So...
It's not a blast. It's
Spiculous Bolt Launcher, heavy 8, pinning, strength 6, AP 4. So heavy 8.
okay.
And
Into
what do I want to pin?
you've already. So I'm going to take a leadership test here already.
Yeah.
So you can fire into the command squad. You can pin the command squad.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to go.
Yeah.
No, but you leadership 10 there.
Leadership is 10. Yes.
And
with
what
the
about
right
the
credit.
Red Butchers?
And I also,
Oh,
for
they-
this Rite of War, I re-roll pinning checks.
Yeah, so...
I get +1 to leadership from my pinning test. That's what it was.
it's only strength 6, heavy 8, pinning. Doesn't matter. Either or. I'll go for the command squad just to thin them down a little bit more.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s, so that's that many. Strength 6, wounding on 2s. So 5 wounds.
5 wounds. Okay. And the AP nothing, right?
AP
so
is
this
4.
was in the command squad. You said in the end.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 ups. 1 wound, and it's a. Is it pinning? You said.
Yes, it is pinning.
Okay. So I think you have to remove a model, or is it remove a wound for pinning? I'll do a leadership test anyway. That's a pass anyway, and we'll check that off camera later on. So apart from that, we've got a lot of small arms fire, which we can do off camera.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll do all the small arms fire, and we'll come back.
But we've got the Dreadnought. We can do the Dreadnought now.
Okay, if
I
you're-
remember
if
the
you're ready.
Dreadnought.
Okay, cool.
So to your leading Dreadnought, I've got the 3-shot AP3 last cannon.
Yep.
So hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. So that many saves. And wait, I've got the 2 twin-linked Adrathic Destructors.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s, twin-linked. So both hit. And it's strength 5. So I need 6s. So that's 1 6. So that's 1 invul and 3 normal saves.
1 invul because it is AP. Isn't it AP3? You said. I think it was
The
AP3.
Adrathic
I think
Destructor.
isn't that the same as the Terminators have?
It is. No, yeah, you're right. It is AP3, instant death.
Okay, so,
yeah,
2
4
up here. That's a pass. And then what did you do with the others? 2
3 normal
3 normal saves. Okay. This is from the spear gun?
Yeah, the spear gun.
Okay. And the AP? 3 as
3.
well, right? So 2 ups, all good as well.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So we'll finish off the shooting phase off camera with some small arms fire, getting into range and stuff, and then we will try some charges. Okay, we're back. We're going to finish off with the Vinatari on camera because it is a new unit. We did all the small arms fire, including a melter on the lance, and the melter actually failed to wound, and the rest failed to wound as well. So not the best of shooting off camera.
No.
Okay, Vinatari next.
Hitting
with
on
their,
twos.
with type pistols.
Yeah, with the I forgot the name, and the lance.
Yeah, but they're all the same gun. The lance and the
pretty
small
much they're all the same. So well, no, rules-wise they're exactly the same. So everything hits.
Yep.
They are strength 7, believe it or not.
Lovely.
So hits wounding on 2s.
2s to wound, and this is
and 6s are rending.
This is into the command squad, right?
No, into the
Terminators. Okay,
so you have 1 rending, 6 normal saves, and 1 invuln.
6 normal saves. 2 ups. I actually think these guys had feel no pain. I need to check. So that is 1 miss for now. I need to do that. I'll double check the feel no pain now. And then 1 rending.
1 rending, yes.
So 4 up. That goes through. Okay, so what we're going to do before we go into charges, I'm going to check because I'm pretty sure they have feel no pain.
Yeah,
we're back. They don't have feel no pain. Maybe it was the previous edition, but they do have fearless. That's maybe what I'm being confused at. So going into charges, so basically I removed 1 more of the red butcher. So going into charges, we have an 8. We have a 5, you said on the
well, no, it's a 6 once we take into account the bonus for movement and nemesis.
Plus 2 for
which
that.
gives me +1 to charge. They have a 9-inch charge, but thanks to their movement and nemesis, it goes down to 5.
Down to 5. And they need a 12, but +1 for nemesis.
So an 11.
Okay, so which one do you want to start off with?
I'll start with the Dreadnought and move this way.
Okay,
so that is
six,
a 6.
6 on there.
So
that is
in.
a 6, just about.
I need a 5 here.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's a fail.
With all the extra buffs.
And here I need an 11. So
you're going to get this.
No.
No. Okay. So I'm going, if you don't mind, I would hold the line here. So remove an extra your charging bonus. And that's it. Only 1 charge.
I know. This
we
is
wanted
bad.
more, but
this
we didn't.
Is bad.
Okay. So let's go into combat. Into combat we go. We're both initiative 4, so we're striking at the same time. So you have more attacks than me, though.
Yes, and I have more weapon skills. So I'm hitting you on 3s. I win with the fist, obviously.
Your weapon skill 6, aren't you, on that Contemptor?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm hitting you on 3s.
With the fist?
With the fist, so that's 3 hits. That's still enough to
brutal me with 9 wounds.
Yes, so 2s, so that's
9
3
wounds.
brutal 3.
9 wounds. 3, 3, and 3. I'm going to keep this to the side because I'm going to hit you back before rolling. Okay, so hitting on 5s here because of your weapon skill. Guess what, Stevie G?
Of course.
2s to wound. That is 2 wounds. So brutal 6 to you. I'm going to let you roll first.
We can both die.
I have a sneaky feeling that I'm going to survive.
I have a sneaky feeling I'm going to die, and then I'm going to kill you with my explosion.
That would be cool. I don't mind that. Okay, so 6 ups, 5 ups? 5 ups, okay.
No, automatic deflect is a 5 up.
Yeah, I've got 5 ups on mine.
So
that is
4
down
wounds.
to 2 wounds. Okay. 5 ups for me. 1,
oh, you
2,
jammy
3,
kid.
4. I have 1 wound remaining. Told you I would survive. Moving over, turn 2 for the World Eater, scoring a mighty 3 points. But we didn't get, no one got break their lines.
Yes,
we didn't
keep
kill any
reminding
units.
me.
That's quite bad. Okay, so basically what I've done movement-wise, I have moved my Dreadnought surrounding this Dreadnought, so trying to take him down. Like Bash Brothers, if you watched WWF when you were younger. Do you remember the Bash Brothers?
No.
Okay. We move on then. So I have moved up my 2 Land Raiders. I haven't disembarked. I'm going to use it as a second line of attack with my Rampages inside. Now I did pass through dangerous terrain here, and that is a 4, so that is fine there. Moved up with both my Red Butchers and my Command Squad with my Praetor, trying to take off the first units just in front line for Mr. Stevie G. You're not going to react, right? You're going to stay. You want to get into combat.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do last turn.
Yes, and you didn't, so why not do it now?
You're doing me the favor.
Yeah, basically. Perfect. So basically that is my movement. Not much from more than that. So we're going to go into a bit of shooting. Well, actually, this list has a lot of shooting.
Yes,
less las cannons though. I think I told you this a bit. So I used this very, very similar list against the Demons of the Runestorm, but it had like 7 or 8 more las cannons. So I've took the more las cannons out. So I put heavy bolters and a couple of extra things, like the Dreadnoughts had las cannons as well, and it was a bit far too much. So I've taken them out because I know how
Last cannons are always worth the points.
Yes, always, always. Perfect.
They-
But I like to change it up.
Yeah.
Taking assault cannons, which I believe are 5 points less than the last cannon of Dreadnought, and 20 times worse. But it
Yes.
is what it is. Perfect. Let's
They
go
look
to
cool,
shooting.
though.
They look cool. They look very, very cool. After shooting phase with Mr. Predator here, I'm firing all of the shots into the Terminators. One of the sponsons doesn't see, which is going into the Telemann. So I'm going to start with the Telemann shot first, hitting on 3s. That is a 1, so it is a
like
miss.
it.
And then 3 shots into the Terminators, which is 3 hits. Strength 9, so choose to wound, and that is 3 wounds, AP2.
So 3 4-ups.
4-ups.
So one's dead.
See, even with a 4-up,
I can't, yeah.
you can't really pass.
No, no.
Would you want to shroud there? You wouldn't have shroud.
No, I wouldn't have shrouded
Okay, but remember you do have a shroud.
I do.
Okay, next Predator
I have a
is
shroud
going...
and a shoot back.
Yeah, next Predator is going turret weapon and 1 las cannon into the Venatari.
I will shroud.
And 1 is going into the Gamatus just because I can't see anything else.
Do you want to shoot the Gamatus first? Yeah.
Yep, Gamatus first, hitting on 3s, it's a miss. And then going into the Venatari, which have shrouded. Hitting on this, so 2 hits and choose to wound. That is 2 wounds, my friend.
So 2 6-ups, and then I've got my shrouding. So
You
nothing.
do have a 5-up though, because it's cover saves, right?
Right.
Are they skirmish as well?
They are skirmish.
Okay,
yeah.
but you failed anyway,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
so
and now 2
5-ups?
5-ups again.
So
Okay, so
one's
1 is
on
on
1
1 wound. Okay, perfect. Okay, next up I shall do, let's do, he can't shoot because he wants to charge into there. Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolt shots before bolt
Into
gun
my
shots.
termies?
Into your pistols, yes.
Okay.
Do you want to shoot back?
No, not now.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So some bolt pistols, hitting on that, and wounding on 5s. That is 2 wounds, and then my Praetor hits and doesn't wound. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds, so 2 2-ups. Of course.
Leads. And then what shall we do? Okay, so this Mr. First Land Raider is going to try and take some wounds off Mr. Telemann. I have a sneaky feeling that he's going to become a pain later on. So let's do that. Let's do 4 shots going in hot into there.
I can't shoot back because my main gun doesn't reach that far.
Yeah. All hits, and then toughness is 8, I believe,
Yeah.
isn't it? So 3 is 2 wounds. That is 3 wounds at AP2. What's his
5-ups?
advantage? 5 up.
All failed, of course.
3. And then 4 heavy bolter shots. That is twin linked.
How many wounds does it have? Sorry, guys.
6 is to wound, 1 wound with the heavy bolter.
That's a 2-up, which I will probably fail now.
Yes.
So that was 3 wounds, yes?
Yeah, I think it's got 8 wounds, like,
Yeah,
like
8.
a Leviathan, right?
8, yeah. So
I
he's
did
down
3.
to 5.
Down
For
5.
now, and I need a 2-up, yes?
2 up, yes.
Of course.
Stop doing that. People are going to hate watching you.
Do you think I want to do this?
But you jinx yourself, you just said it. I'm going to rinse and repeat now that I've wounded so well. I'm going to rinse and repeat. So all las cannons hits and all wounds. So that's 4 5-ups.
He's dead.
With your rolling, yes, he's dead.
He's dead. And he is dead.
You can't even pass a 5-up. It's not even funny anymore.
I'm retiring the golden
He blows
dice.
up.
I'm retiring these dice.
He blows up 3 inches. So we'll
Okay.
do this off camera. He's going to hit a couple of these. He's going to hit the palace. They're probably all going to blow up. We're back in a second. Okay, we're back. I didn't wound or didn't glance any of the side ones, roll 2 2s, but I did glance the one on the back, which we did the blast from the front. Has a flare shield, still managed to glance. So we've removed 1 hull point down to 2 left. Okay, I didn't do any wounds on the normal line unit, on the normal troops, but I did do 4 wounds on the retinue attached to
Here we go. 2
Warlord there.
ups. And of course, 1 is down to 1 wound.
Oh, do they have 3 wounds each?
They do.
Really?
Yeah, I will double check for you, but the Hetaeron Guards, you do get +1 wounds. That's the only statistical advantage
That
they
you
have
get.
over the normal
Ooh.
guys. 3 wounds.
Okay, perfect. I don't know why I ask. I trust your goodness with Custodes. Okay, so I can't believe he's that good. Lovely. His first game, hasn't shot, hasn't done anything. That's a good photo there, actually. Snapshot it, guys. Put it on your story. Okay, straight on to charge phase. There's a bit of a change here. I'm going to charge this Sentinel's
Guard.
guy.
Yeah.
Guy by himself. I'm not going to shoot because I thought we basically had finished the shooting phase, but I will change and shoot because I forgot that he was going to be scoring next turn.
So you do go through cover. So
yeah, so I'm going to basically roll that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, minus 2 for charge.
Well,
so
you get +1 for the movement anyway.
Oh yes, so
it's a -1.
Definitely in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's very dead.
Okay, so just trying to take a point off Stevie there. I will be charging with my red.
I will shoot. I will overwatch.
Yep, you will overwatch with them. Then
so hitting on 2s. Hitting on 2s. There are my
no twin links,
ones.
right?
No twin links.
Okay.
Strength 7. So 2s.
Choose 2 wounds. You're looking for 6s though.
6s for rending, indeed. So we have 2 rending, three rending, and 2 normal saves.
Okay, 2 normal saves, 2 ups. That's 1 dead, and then 3 rending. So that's 2 dead and 1. 2.5 dead.
Okay, I'll take that.
2. Do you want to put me a wound marker there?
I think we got any more, guys?
Yeah, we should have a lot more. Even if they're not there, they're outside. And then I'm going to charge my retinue with my Praetor into the Terminators, which he hasn't got any more reactions. That's a double 1, but luckily, I do get a +2. I also get a +2 for my right of war there. So,
yeah, you were in anyway, so
perfect. So combat coming up. Okay, straight into combat now. I did have a lot of attacks here. Total of
35.
35 more, right? 3 times 7, 7, 14, 21. So 42, yeah. A lot of attacks. So I did it off camera. Only the ones with the chain axes, because obviously of my right of war, I do get extra attacks for charging. We've done it off camera really quickly to start off the charge phase. 20-something
22
wounds.
24. 24.
2 up saves, looking for ones.
Those ones that I am famous for.
Yes, let's see. Now you're not going to roll a single one.
No, I roll a hell of a lot. The unit's dead. The unit's wiped out.
Wait. We need to count it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
These dice are cursed. That's it. I'm not using them anymore.
10, 1. While Stevie G removes the dead, I shall strike in with my Dreadnought, who has 3 attacks, +1 for charging, +1 for being a World Eater.
So I do strike first because I'm initiative 5.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So I hit you on 4s and I wound you on 6s.
Okay.
But I am AP2. So 4s and of course.
Okay.
It looks like no matter what I do to my dice, I am doomed
Yep, that was
to roll
new dice.
poorly.
As you could see, that was new dice. So 4,
I'm desperate, guys.
Okay, so I'm hitting on 4s as well. That's 3. And then I'm wounding on 2s. Okay, so brutal 9. Brutal 9.
Why am I even bothering?
This is your moment.
This is my moment.
He's dead. Okay.
He is very dead.
And then we move on to the Venatari. So I think you strike first.
I do indeed.
You have, so you're going to use your Misericordias with the ones with the shield.
Yeah.
And then the lance on that. Do you know what you're doing?
Yes, I do know what I'm doing, but I have -1 strength against Red Butchers, do I not?
Yes.
Misericordias are strength 4, so I'm strength 3. I'm going to do the Misericordias
Okay,
first.
so these are instant killing though.
Instant killing,
Okay.
yeah. So I hit you on 3s.
I act as if I'm weapon skill 3, even though I'm weapon skill 1.
Okay, I do get Nemesis, so I do get +1 attack, so that's 5 attacks.
These
are the Misericordias, so hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. So, okay, that many. I'll take that. And I need 5s. So that is 2 instant death wounds.
Ooh. Shall I roll now? Because you might kill them. 2 ups. That's 1 dead. That's 1 dead.
So, okay.
No, he's alive. That's my
Sergeant,
champion. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the last guy has a lance.
Yeah.
So he's strength 6, now 5.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, AP2.
Perfect.
So, okay.
Ooh, juicy.
And wounding on 3s. So
AP2?
AP2.
4 ups. He dies as well.
Hey, I finally did something,
You need
guys.
more Venatari. More Venatari.
Venatari spam is the way forward.
Coming up soon. Okay, just an end of turn conclusion. So the Venatari have moved up. I have stayed put with my command squad, holding the line in the center of the battlefield. Looks iconic, and basically want to do it. Just want to come to me. Praetor is like swinging off, and nothing's there to kill, so he wants something to swing his massive hammer at, which he will next turn if he survives. And then my Contemptor's just shuffled forward.
Oh, wait.
Oh, we do have one
we
more.
forgot about
we
them.
have that. Apart from that, I can just confirm now that Stevie G will be getting 2 points. One for the not the Sentinel Guard, the
Custodian Guard.
Custodian Guard, and Mr. Jubbly there.
We forgot the Dreadnought. Shall we do it quickly?
Yes. So we both strike at the same time.
So I've got 5.
Okay.
So 3s and 2s.
And your weapon skill is 6 as well. I always forget about that.
So, so 2s.
2s, yeah.
So 2, brutal 6.
Brutal 6. Okay, I'm down to 1 wound, so he's probably going to die. Yes, he does. But before that, he strikes back. Hitting on 5s. Wounding on 2s.
That's good.
That's the brutal 6, my friend.
Brutal 6.
This is your time. This is your time to shine.
We all know that I don't have any time to shine.
Okay, so the blast on yours, I would roll for that.
I mean, we're not
5.
We're not going to hit
think,
anything.
Yeah, you might.
Oh,
hit
you've
there.
got yours.
I've got my tactical marines, and mine is
3.
at 3. So we'll measure up. If there's any wounds, we'll do it off camera, and then we shall. Do you want to let us know? So 5 from yours.
5 from mine reaches
one,
one guy,
and
3 from yours does nothing.
Okay,
so 1 guy.
do you want to wound me?
I
On
will
the
try
roll
on a
of
2 up.
a 2 up. It's going to be a 1, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
No,
Oh
okay.
no, shocking.
And passes. Perfect. So that is the end of turn 2 for the World Eaters. Can't complain about that at all. Second line of attack from the Custodes coming up next. Turn 2 for the Legio Custodes. Moving up the field, we've got the 3 palace getting into line of sight for the Land Raiders.
Range,
Or range, sorry, not line of sight. Line of sight is for sure. Range wasn't. But what happened was that this Custodian Guard unit moved up. So as a reaction, I have moved back with 1, making the palace only be able to get into range of 2 Land Raiders. So just in case some good shooting would pop up straight away, they can't actually fire into the next one. On Stevie's flank, we have the beautiful Gamatus jet bikes flying through this flank and about to get a cheeky charge onto that Predator, who is actually doing a lot of damage on the flank.
He is.
And in the center here, we've got everything moving up. We've got the Sagittarium. Is it Sagittarium?
Sagittarium Guard.
Sagittarium Guard staying put in the trench, which
Yep.
I love. And the rest has basically moved up. We've got his Warlord and his sort of retinue, even though it's not a retinue, moving up against my Warlord and trying to get Slay the Warlords, even though I don't think there's Slay the Warlords. Oh, there is Slay the Warlords. Okay, tasty point there. Perfect. So that is the movement. I've done my reaction. Let's go into some tasty shooting coming up next. Okay, starting the shooting phase with this squadron of Palace, which look absolutely beautiful, if I say so myself.
Yeah.
Let's fire into the only shot. It is a squadron, so it has to fire into the same unit. It's going into
Land Raider.
the Land Raider. I will be shrouding.
Of course you will.
Okay.
So I'm hitting on 2s, twin linked. So everything hits,
Lovely.
and they are lance.
Okay.
So I
They
need
go down.
4s to glance.
Yes, because you are strength 8.
I am strength 8,
And
and your
my
front
armor
armor
goes
is
down to 12. Okay.
So 4s to glance.
4 to glance.
Of course.
And is it twin linked? Is it Sunder? Does it
No,
have
there's no Sunder. There's only Exo Shock. 6
Extra
up.
shock. So no penetrating. So extra shock does come with that.
Yeah.
So it's 3 glancing hits, which I have some intervening models first. So 6 ups. And then I've got some 5 up shrouded saves, which I pass 1. So 2 hull points. We've been waiting for the Palace to fire for,
They've never let me down before.
and now
They have.
they're new. New
This army
models
doesn't
to
like
do.
me. The
No.
old, the Legio has not forgiven me
You want
for
to
getting
change
rid of
the
the old one.
Custodes? I'll run the Custodes. You can run my Dark Angel. You run them anyway, so no, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so that was quite bad. Let's
That was
move on to
shocking.
more. Let's move on to more shooting. Shall we do the other bolt cannons?
They're only strength 6, and the front armor of your Predator, which I want to charge, is 13. So that's
nothing
a no.
there.
I will probably have to charge a melter bomb your Land Raiders.
Okay, so do you want to do? Is that they can't do any damage to them? Who are they going to charge into?
Oh wait, there is a melter gun in here.
Oh yes, there is.
And is it within melter range?
Yes, it is.
Just about. So yeah, there's a melter gun.
Is it range 12? It
A
is
melter
range-
gun, so
okay.
12. So 6, so I am just about in.
Nice.
Hitting on a 2.
twos.
And of course,
Finishing off the shooting phase, we have the Sagittarium.
the Sagittarium Guard. yeah.
Firing into the Contempt.
The only shot I've got really,
Okay,
so
yeah,
might
because
as well.
you fired the one use only.
So
Hitting on 2s.
hitting on 2s.
Okay.
And now I'm wounding on 6s though.
Lovely.
So expect.
The unexpected.
Oh no! I've
Okay.
just decapitated.
Ooh, that's a
just
sign.
That's
He's wait.
I've decapitated him.
He has no head now. That's a sign. Okay, so looking for
okay.
6s here.
The Emperor has forsaken
Is
me.
it, are these shots any good? Like, are they AP3 or something?
No, they're AP4.
And the strength is?
5.
Okay.
So 6s. So
Ooh.
so
1, 2, 3, 4.
So 4. Might as well. It's the only thing I can shoot.
2 ups. All fine. Perfect. So what I will do here, if you don't mind, I
We'll
would
shoot back.
I would do my feel no pain and charge back. I wanted to do it, but I've just rolled my dice very, very quickly.
No, do it.
Do you want? Because I was going to use my reaction off camera, but do you want to carry? Did you want to shoot if I was going to do that?
Yeah, I might as well. I mean, right now,
I'll keep. No, I'm not going to do it now.
No,
I'll
no,
keep
no,
it. No, because the rampages.
There's nothing left.
No, the rampages are going to come out, and that's tasty. But if you want to shoot at them with your palace or something like that, I can charge something. Okay, perfect. So we'll put some glue on there and charges. Okay, charges starting from closest to us. Hetaeron firing into the Contemptor. I will be overwatching, hitting on 2s, and strength is 7 on the carries, isn't it?
Yes.
So 2s to wounds.
And
That
6s are ending.
4 wounds and 1 AP2.
Okay, so 1 AP2 is
Pass.
no, the AP2.
No, yeah, so that's a wound.
and
And
then
then
2 ups. So one is dead and one is
and
wounded.
one is on 1 wound. I've got a little. Have you got one? Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, and then you can charge at a -2 though.
Plus 1 for Nemesis, plus
Okay,
1 for
so-
my
so
movement. So
basically-
basically, it's a 3-inch charge.
Okay, can't really fail.
So
unless
in,
it's, yep, perfect.
unless it's me.
Unless
remember?
it's, I was going to say that, but I'm not going to curse him. Okay, so these are moved. Either way, the bases on this is sand from a volcano, isn't it?
Yep.
In the Canary Islands.
El Teide.
Yeah.
So that is actual volcanic earth on the
ash
base.
or earth,
Ash,
whatever.
yeah.
Crazy.
Or what have you. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So the Venatari are going to go into them, melt bomb.
Into the closest one.
Yeah,
there, right?
so
Okay.
melter bombs galore. So that's a double 1. I need them there. So, yep.
Okay.
I need a 5 here
Okay.
for that one.
Yeah, trying to melt goodness as well.
So they're in.
Perfect.
This
And
is
then
a
on
5.
This side is a 5 because you get a +3 there, don't
Yeah.
you, for the movement of 16.
So they're in.
Perfect.
And these guys, I mean, they're in. with
Okay,
a double
I
1.
will hold the line there.
Okay, no
Because
worries.
I can do 2 in the as well.
Okay,
Two
and I'm
reactions.
going to challenge your Warlord.
Oh, it has to happen, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. So everybody gets stuck in there. These guys make it in. We rolled, so they're in. Yay. And these guys make it in. Oh, melter bombs galore.
Perfect.
And they get in.
Lovely.
Yay.
Okay, cool. Let's move everybody in, get some dice ready, and go straight into the fight. Straight into combat. We're going to start with their Gammetus, aren't we?
Yep.
Okay, so 2 attacks each, isn't it? Or 1 attack each or something like that?
1 attack, but plus 1 for charging.
Okay,
So, and it's strength 10, AP 1, armor bane.
okay.
So basically, I've penned.
Yes. But we still have to hit,
Yeah.
which you're not very good at.
So it remained stationary last turn,
Yes,
though.
so weapon skill is 1, basically.
So
you're
I
hitting
need
on
2s. So let me just double check that. Power Lance is 200, armor bane, strength 10, AP 1. Yeah. Okay.
So hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s. So
Missed with 1.
So got 5. So
And
that's
then,
5 pens.
Yes.
So he's dead. Let's see if it explodes. It does.
It
Of
does,
course it
okay,
does. So now
perfect.
half my unit will die.
Okay, so it gets everybody really, so I
Yeah.
don't really have to roll for this. So let's see if I can wound 3 times. Yes, I do wound 3 times.
Okay, and they only have a 3+ save because even though they have modeling wise the exact same armor as the normal Custodes,
Okay.
they only have a 3 up. So 1 down to 1 wound.
One down
no,
to-
1 down to 2 wounds. I believe they
One
have
down
3
to
wounds
2
each.
Okay, perfect. So next unit, Predator removed there. Shoot.
Yay!
We're going to do some melter bombs here.
Yes.
So 1 attack each at normal initiative. So initiative 1.
So I still need to roll to hit, don't
Yes,
I?
yes,
so
you do.
it
Melter
did
bomb.
move.
Yes.
So
No,
still-
it doesn't matter. It's still
hitting on
hitting on
twos.
2s.
still hitting on 2s with the melter bombs. So that many. So 2d6 each.
Yep.
Plus 8. So that is
1 pen.
definitely a pen.
2
That is
pens.
pens.
3 pens.
3 pens. So
Okay,
3 AP1.
3 AP1s, yeah.
So
And
that
that's
is
a
boom.
boom. Okay, so we need to go do the guys inside, which is 10.
How many guys? 10?
2, 4. Yeah, you want to do it? Yeah.
Yeah,
You want
so
to
I'll
do that.
roll 2 wounds. Strength 8.
Okay.
So 9
That is
wounds.
9 wounds. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 wounds. 3 up saves or 2 up saves? I'll roll and check. Okay, so 2 have gone through, I think. I don't think they have 2 up saves. I think they have 3 up.
What about the sergeant?
So I won't do artificial arm on the sergeant yet. So that's 2 dead. And let's clear the table and do some more melter bombs. And them out. Pinning check now, really quickly. That is a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is
Pins.
my leadership? My leadership is 8. I'm fine with 9 because I get +1 leadership for pinning checks with this right of war. So I've been very, very lucky.
But no, you got a 10.
Oh, I got a 10. And my leadership is, yes, so I am pinned. Woo!
Finally, something.
Okay, so I am pinned.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Yes. Now,
Hitting on 2s.
yes.
Everything hits. and again 2d6 each. So Melter Bomb the first, so that is a pen. Melter Bomb the second, that is a pen.
Yep.
And Melter Bomb the third, that
8,
is
9,
also
10,
a pen.
12, 13, 14. Yeah, it is a pen. So
I
3
move
pens.
this slightly with my hand.
3 pens.
So 3 AP1, and it is a boom again.
Ooh, that is another boom. So
How many guys inside?
now this one has to hit stuff probably. So 5. So 5 inches from here, 5 inches from there.
Oof. So it's all, my entire unit.
Yeah.
2 guys from the other unit, and from your unit we got 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5.
Okay, and then this unit as well.
So from there we got 1, 2. I'd say that one just about skims
Okay.
out. So 4.
So a lot of rolling. Let's do that off camera. Put the dead pile here. I'm quickly gonna do. Do you want to wound for the guys inside though? So it's 10
10
10
guys.
rampages inside.
Okay, so
Twos,
we're only on
twos.
2s.
That is 2 misses, so 8 wounds.
3 misses, so 7.
7. Okay, it's 2, 4, 6, 7. So 3 up saves. I'm actually gonna do 3 up saves. I'll keep artificer. So another 2 deads, down to 8, and then a pinning check again. 4, 5, 6, 7. They're fine this time. Perfect. So we'll remove that. We'll do all the mixed match of explosions and jazz and all the hits, and then we will go into the last combat, which is basically
The Warlord,
the
yeah.
Warlord versus Warlord. Okay, we're back. We've done a lot of damage here. So no wounds caused with my I used my artificer armor. I did use my artificer armor. 4 hits were hit. On my last save, I actually rolled a 1. So my sergeant is dead. They are pinned anyway. And what else do we have to do? And then you lost
Venatari
a
and a wound.
Venatari and a wound on that side. Perfect. So 2 more combats to go. We've got the Contemptor off here.
Yeah, so I have an ungodly amount of attacks. I have 18 attacks.
Okay.
Plus 1 for charging Nemesis for
Wow,
Dreadnought.
crazy.
So I'm hitting you on 4s. I'm
How
wounding
many
you on
attacks do a normal one?
4. Your basic
4?
Custodes has 4 attacks.
Wow.
Yeah. So they've only got misery cords, which means strength 4. So I
Looking for
will need
6s.
6s, but they are instant death on 6.
Okay.
So, well, everything's an instant death on them. So yeah, so 4s to hit. So again, my rolling comes into play.
Okay, remove those. Extra 2 misses there.
No Gustar.
And then these all hits. There's 1 dice under the palace.
Yeah, I can see. So, and I
then
need
sixes.
some 6s.
6s to hit.
6s to cause D3 wounds if you fail your armor save.
If I fail my 2 up here.
So
2 6s.
2 instant death.
All
Both
passed.
passed.
Okay.
And now you kill me.
So 3 attacks only. You are weapon skill 5 as well, right?
Yeah.
So hitting on 4s. I'll reroll that. No hits. There we go. We stay put.
Okay.
Now
The big one.
the big one. It's a lot of attacks.
We need to count a lot.
On both sides. Shall we do it off camera? But we can do that off camera and then come back for
the challenge
for the
last,
challenge
yeah.
last. Okay, because again, it's a
silly.
lot of attacks. Yeah, it is a lot of attacks. We're back, and that was quick because higher initiative on the Custodes basically wiped out my command squad with Merger Strike 4 up because you went for Cut the Clouds.
Hands cut the clouds.
Hands
Strength
cut the
plus
clouds.
1. Strength plus 1. AP2. 2-handed. Murder strike 4 up.
Crazy. Okay,
Yeah,
so
they are.
we're going to go into the
Challenge.
Basically, you killed exact the same amount of models. I think 5 were Murder Strike, and then you did 4 wounds at EB2. Don't have a save, so it's gone straight through. Now, you've got 7 attacks here.
Yes.
Murder
7.
Strike
5
as well.
base. 1 for...
Not looking good.
1 for my Warlord trait, which gives me plus 1 attack in a challenge, and 1 for Nemesis, so 7. Hitting you on 3s, because I'm weapon skill 7.
Yep.
3s, so
Okay,
that
drop
many.
2.
And 2s to wounds, 4 ups on Murderous Strike.
Because you are base strength 5, right? So
Yes.
plus 1 is 6, okay.
So 2s, so you have 3 Murderous Strike
Okay,
and
let's
1
roll those.
normal.
So these are 4 ups. If not, I'm just dead. And you get a point for Slay the Warlord.
Oof.
He's dead. Okay, so point for Slay the Warlord. That command squad is now wiped out. This unit is pinned. This unit at least can charge. You've removed the Predator. It looks slightly better. You do get 2 points this turn. And 3 because of Slay the Warlord. So it is a tie. I would get at the beginning of my turn a point here and a point over there, taking the score to 5-3. Stevie G just moving his initiative step.
Oh, wait, at my highest initiative,
Highest
yes?
initiative, yeah.
So that is 6, so an extra inch. Yay.
Perfect. Okay, and that is the end of turn 2. Let's go on to World Eaters turn 3. Okay, we're back, and we actually have not moved in any of the units because I want a Fury of the Legions with my tactical squads. My Rampages are ready to go. I don't want to move because I don't want him to react back. And my Contemptor is basically in combat, and my only shooting platform, or one of them at least, is basically in a good position to shoot. So we're going to start off with Fury of the Legion from this unit into the Custodian Guard just in front, trying to remove a couple of wounds from there. So I am hitting on 3s, and I am wounding on 5. So remove the misses, and that was a total of 25 hits because the Apothecary is there as well, and some of them were hitting 3 times. So looking for 5s, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds, please.
4 2-ups.
4 2-ups. Perfect.
All passed.
Okay, and then the other unit is basically going to
I'm going to shoot back
into the Agameter. So do you want to fire back first?
I am going to fire back.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s. So 2 misses. Strength 6 shred.
Lovely. So
AP 4.
2s to wound.
Rerolling, yeah. So 2s. What's that?
Rerolling. That's a 3.
Okay, and reroll those 3 ones if they would like to cooperate with me. So that many wounds. So that is a grand total of, I don't know.
I don't know either. And we're going to roll them.
You're not going to do Artificer?
I want that Power Fist, so 3 ups. Followed by, ooh, that wasn't a really good set. And followed by 5 ups because of my Feel No Pain. So that is 2 dead.
2 dead.
I will
remove them
fire
from
back.
the back,
Yes,
yes?
so I have the total of 30 shots. So this is 25 hitting on
And the bolt pistol from the Apothecary.
Yeah. So 25 for now. So I can shoot.
Do you want me to lend you some dice?
No, so that was 25. So I can fire. Basically, the misses are exactly what I need. So hitting on 3s, a couple of misses more. And then looking for 5s here. And 5s here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wounds, please.
5 wounds. I've only got 3
Agameter.
ups here, so
Okay.
this is dangerous. Come on, save. So 1 is dead.
1 is dead because it was on 2 wounds remaining,
Yes.
wasn't it?
So I
Okay.
will need a leadership test now.
Okay, at the end of the shooting phase. What I will do is I will shoot
The bolt
both rhinos into this squad here. So have you got the little blast that's in the tray there?
Oh, yes.
And we can scatter galore there.
Okay.
Okay, so first one,
Where's he going?
basically on his head, yeah. So first one is
1 inch. Again, you like rolling
Yeah.
for that 1.
Da, 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 da.
So 1 inch that way, yeah? Was
Yep,
it?
Yep.
So that is 3.
3, and then, so I'll wound for that really quickly.
What's the strength?
Strength 5. So 2 wounds.
2 2-ups.
And then I've got my combi bolter,
Okay.
which is twin linked. And no, so 2
So
wounds for now.
2-ups. Both parts.
Perfect. And then rinse and repeat from this one. So I've got a blast again on top.
Okay.
I won't remove the scatter that fast this time, so we know exactly where we're going.
And again, it's 1 inch. You like,
So
and again,
basically,
you remove
yeah.
the scatter really quickly.
But it's 3 anyway. It's 3. It's going to be 3. It's the same direction, wasn't it? Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd say 4.
4. Oh, I'll take that. 1 wound, and then 1 combi blister because I'm not within 12 inches. 1 hit. No wound. So 1 wound.
Passed.
Passes. Okay. Next up, we shall do
2 wounds, no. Because he has
this
3.
Predator will be firing into your Custodian Guard. Do you want a shroud? I would with this.
I have already reacted once.
With what?
Them, remember the shot back?
Oh, they shot back, yes.
So I can't react.
Predator firing in.
So
hitting-
fire everything. Give me everything you got.
Hitting on 3s, 2 misses. And then choose to wound. That is 2 wounds.
2 6-ups.
2 6-ups.
So
No,
2
so
ones.
one
So
is dead and 1 is down to
1 wound.
1 wound remaining. Perfect. I won't shoot anything else because I can't shoot anything else. So that means that we can go straight onto some charges. So a quickie charge there. Do you want to fire back, or do you want to hold the line and remove basically some attacks from there?
What's their weapon skill?
Weapon skill 5.
Ah, so I do get nemesis against them. I will. That's the only charge, really,
That's
isn't
the
it?
only charge. Yes.
Yeah,
sir.
I will. I'll brace.
You're braced. Perfect. Okay, so I'll charge in. They've made it in, and that's it. 2 combats. They're pinned, can't charge. So we've got the Dreadnoughts and the Rampagers going in hot. Okay, here we go. We're going to start off with the Custodians at a higher initiative.
Okay. So the misery cord on my pistol dude.
Yep.
So hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
Yes.
So
2
off to a
hits.
good start.
And then
wounding on
wounding
4s.
One
so
wound.
1, and it's instant death. Though.
Okay, so I take it on my sergeant.
Take it.
2 up. That's a pass.
Okay,
Okay,
and
then
now-
you've got your spear.
Now the lance. So hitting on 4s because you are weapon skill 5. So 3 hits, and this is wounding on 2s, AP 2.
Yeah.
So everything dies that this thing can wound. So 2 dead.
2 dead. No, and they've got 2 wounds each.
Oh really?
So yeah.
Oh nice.
So Yeah, I'll do. No, just one then, right? It was 2 wounds, yeah?
2 wounds each, no? The rampage?
Yeah, 2 wounds each.
Okay.
And you did 2 wounds.
I did 2 wounds.
Okay, perfect. So my turn to strike back. First of all, I've got the 2 phalanx blades. It was a disorder charge, but I do get 1 attack for World Eater. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys left. So that is 3 attacks each. So 1, 2, 3 attacks each because it's you disorder.
4 guys, no? So that
4
would be
guys,
3
yeah.
more, yeah.
So 1 more. Okay, weapon skill 5 to 5. So hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then +1 strength, so I'm strength 5, so wounding on 4s.
Wait, no, disorder charge, you don't get the... Oh, it's +1
No,
for
it's
the weapon.
+1 for the weapon
okay,
strength,
okay.
yeah.
I thought it was furious charge, sorry.
No, and then it's rending on 4-ups.
So 4.
So 4s, rending on 4-ups. So 3 rending 4-ups.
So 3 6-ups.
3 6-ups. And I still got a lot of more stuff to throw at you.
So
one is
dead.
dead. Okay, and then let's move on to the excoriator chain axes. So 3 attacks each as well. And again, hitting on 4s. And again, +2 strength, 2-handed, shred, merger strike, unwieldy. Okay, so +2 strength, meaning I'm wounding on 3s. So that is 4 wounds at AP2. Merger strike is on 5-up, so can't do anything.
So I've got 3
6-ups.
6-ups.
And I still haven't...
So he's dead.
Yeah, I still haven't done my Meteor Hammer with my champion. Okay, that was not bad. Let's move on to here.
Yeah.
Your turn to... We both have weapon skill 5, though.
See.
You strike first.
I do. So 5 attacks each, because
Okay.
I'm still got Nemesis.
Yes.
So hitting you on 4s, wounding you on 6s.
Lovely. So many dice, it's crazy.
Yeah, I wish instead of so many dice, give me more survivability dice.
Yes, we've talked about this so many times.
Yeah, I know. I sound like a broken record, but guys, either 3
it's
wounds or a
honest.
5-up involved base.
Yeah.
So 6s. So that
1
is
6.
1 6.
2 up. That's a pass. Okay, I hit back at hitting on 4s. That's a triple hit.
So that's all of them dead.
Wounding on 2s. I knew that was coming. So a brutal 3 on 1.
So I've only got 6 up.
Okay, so he's
So
dead.
he's dead.
Perfect.
He was wounded anyway.
Okay, so I win combat there by
1, because
By
he had 1
1.
wound.
Okay,
Whoop.
so
Not talking about the water.
leadership test of...
He is within 12 of my Warlord, which gives me +1 wound to any combat.
Okay,
So it's a draw.
because I just did 1 wound, right?
Yeah,
Because
he only had the 1 wound.
he only had 1 wound.
So it's a draw.
Perfect. Okay, so it is a draw. That is my turn 3 finished. I did get 2 points, like I stated at the beginning, taking the game now to 5-2. No, 5-3.
Yeah.
On to turn 3 for the Legio Custodes.
Yep.
Coming up. Turn 3 for the Legio Custodes, getting a 2 points at the beginning of the start, taking the game to 5-5. How exciting! Okay, so apart from the palace, which have moved, we have the single Custodian Guard on this side, moving through the ruin, just on the side here, and the 2 Agametus jet bikes have also moved.
No, they haven't. They just
haven't,
rotated.
okay. So I can react with that unit, but I shall not. I will keep them exactly where they are. Now, on to shooting.
Okay.
What do you want to do first?
So first, I am going to do the little shooting that I can do,
Okay.
which is I'm going to shoot the Agametus. I've got 2 with line of sight into the side armor here.
Perfect.
Okay, so
Yep.
that's 4 shots, twin linked.
Okay, all yours.
I only got 2 because I didn't want the third one. Didn't want to give too much side angle to that predator.
Yeah, just
and
in
also
case it
I didn't
starts-
want to get to within 12, so that
I can move.
yes. So 4 shots hitting on 2s, twin linked. And then lance, but you are side armor
10.
Side armor is 10. So I need 2s to glance.
And side armor 11, 11, 10.
So all pens.
All pens, okay.
AP1.
So 5s and 6s to blow it up.
AP1 or AP2? Let me double check that, guys. Let me double check again. Apologies, guys. I am rusty with the Custodes.
Yeah, this one's rusty because this we use them all the time.
Yeah, but now it was easy before. We only had like 3 weapon types
yeah.
in the whole army. That's the blaze cannon. It is heavy 2.
Heavy,
sorry,
AP2.
AP1, sorry.
AP1, okay.
thought
So
so.
5s and 6s.
So yeah, so 6.
So it goes up.
It does explode.
Okay,
so
so,
I'll roll for
inches.
distance.
Force
4.
is going to get everybody, 100%.
So 4
that
is your whole squad.
Yeah, how many left there? I think so, I lost some. 2, 4, 6,
8, 9.
9 with the apothecary.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
choose to wound.
choose to wound here.
And a couple of ones there. So
there's
that
a
is
lot
1,
of
2,
ones.
3, 4,
So
5.
that's 5.
5, okay. So 3 ups here. I'll keep my Powerfish just in case some Custodes getting in. So 1 is slain.
Oh, you don't get
No,
feel
don't
pain.
get feel no pain. Strength 8.
So just a normal guy,
just
yeah?
a normal guy dead, yeah.
Do you want a tactical removal of one?
Yeah, take it from the closest to the Custodian Guard there.
Yeah.
Remove that. Rhino is off as well. So we can place that off. And then any more shooting?
I don't want to shoot here because you'll shoot back with an incredible weight of bolter
Yes,
fire.
Yeah.
But I do have a lot of shooting.
But I do have my special
But
reaction
anyway, he's
still.
gone. Yeah, so
I still have my special reaction.
So
remember?
yeah, no shooting there, no shooting here, no shooting there. That's the only shooting.
Okay, perfect. So that is basically it. We'll go on to charges coming up. Okay, starting with the first charge, we've got Agamatus firing, charging into the tactical breeds. I will be overwatching.
I'm in though.
Okay, so overwatching, hitting on 3s. And remove. And then looking for 5s here.
You're going to wipe out the unit, aren't you?
Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wounds. So 3 ups, isn't it? 3 wounds apiece. Ooh.
Yep.
Statistically, with you rolling, they die.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on.
This would be great. Okay, so one
is dead.
1 is dead. Okay, not bad, not bad. So basically, one of them does get in. The other one is blasted off the table with bolter fire. What else is charging in?
So he's charging in.
Okay.
I measured it before. So it is a 6-inch charge, -1 for my movement. So it's a 5.
5. Okay.
So he's in.
He's in. Okay. So
That's a lot of trouble. These guys, do I even need to roll?
No.
So they are in. Let's get
I
it.
will hold the line there. So
Okay, that's great.
I need to do a leadership test. So, by the way, if we miss any leadership tests,
Are you still pinned, though? Can you?
Yeah, I can still hold the line. Yeah. So, I don't fail to hold the line. So
Okay.
now I have to fall back, basically. So we'll do that off camera. And what else are we charging?
You jammy git. Here, this one. So it is a Nemesis unit. It is a 4, just about. So -2 for 1 for my movement, 1 for Nemesis. So it's a 2-inch charge.
2-inch charge.
So we're in.
They're in. Okay, so let's move that up. I'll check hold the line once more because I normally never fail. And we'll get back in a second. Okay, just to clear up here. So I'm getting mistaken with the Zone Mortalis, with the fall back, which they don't. Apart from that, it's this unit, by the way. I was pinned, so Stevie G was right. I can't do a reaction when I'm pinned, and I'm still pinned because I'm unpinned in my turn. So let's get stuck in. Challenges galore, I guess. No challenges galore. Okay, so when it starts, 3 combats, 4 combats. So this is basically, this combat phase is basically gonna make or break the game.
Nah, I'm still too far behind. You have too much.
No, we are 5-5.
No, but I mean, you still have too much on the table.
I don't think so.
So anyway, I will start with the Custodian Guard because I've already counted up the number of attacks.
Okay, so this unit here?
So do you want to laugh?
Yes.
So 4 attacks base.
Yes.
+1 for charging.
Yes.
+1 for Nemesis.
Yes.
+1 for Reaping Bow, because I mean base-to-base combat with more than 1.
Nice.
So 7 attacks each.
Nice.
For 2 guys.
Does everybody have Reaping Blow?
The spears. The Guardian spears have Reaping Blow. So that's 14 attacks for 2 guys.
Lovely. Hitting on...
Why? Why? This is just so silly.
Weapon skill 5?
Weapon skill 5. So I am hitting you on 4s.
Okay.
I'm winning you on 2s, and it's AP 2.
Lovely.
So 4s. So quite a few.
Misses,
3s.
but you're wounding on 2s. With your
Wounding on
strength
2s.
6 on 2.
Yes, with the spears I am strength
Okay,
6.
so wounding on 2s.
Ooh.
So that is 2 dead only.
That's 2 dead only. That is
Okay,
disappointing
so
in the
I'll
extreme.
Take him off and take him off. That is actually quite bad for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll strike back. I've got 2 attacks each now because I haven't charged, so just 2 attacks each. So with swords, I have 3 guys. So I'll do that really quickly. Hitting on 4s. And strength is +1, so my strength is now...
But hitting on, wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s. Okay, murderous strike on... rending on these. Need to double check this really quickly. Now, so many murderous strike and rending and all that
It's not just me. It's not just me.
You, yeah. I think it's rending on 4-ups.
So they're dead.
It is. So, Rampager Squad. What are you going to say? Murderous strike or rending?
Rending.
Yes, rending 4-up.
So I need 6 ups
yes,
to keep them alive.
And I still have a lot of extra stuff
Yeah,
to
I know.
hit at you.
And nothing. The whole squad is dead.
Lovely. Lovely jubbly. That actually changes the game quite a lot. Because
That does.
That is one of your line
rolling
units.
again.
Okay.
Rolling again.
We're going into the Meridian Swords, are they called? Meridian Swords?
Meridian Swords. Let's save that one for last because that one's going to be juicy.
Cool.
So we'll do this one. So he strikes at initiative
High,
8.
yeah. 2 attacks.
So 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, because you're a weapon skill.
Yes, sir.
So hitting on 3s, and of
lovely.
course.
Yeah,
This
you need
is me.
some glucosade. Okay, and then we've got the other one that has 7 attacks.
No, 6, because this is not a nemesis unit.
Oh, okay.
So he's only got 6. So hitting on 3s.
Only 6.
So wounding on 2s to kill.
2s, I've got feel no pain.
Oh, yeah, it's true. So 2, so...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, feel no pain.
Okay, 5 feel no
Watch
pain.
this jammy git make them all.
So 1 pass. So that is 4 dead.
4 dead. So shall I
dead.
remove 4 line, guys?
Yes, remove them from the back because I do want to attack.
But here at the back, you got your apothecary and this guy.
It doesn't matter because I move at my initiative anyway. So
I'll just remove these 4 and just pile in.
Yes.
Let's just do that to simplify everything.
Yeah, or I would do it so I could attack that Custodian Guards with more than...
Yeah, because he's lying.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with my Power Fist straight away just because it's just easier to do. So, hitting on 5s. Nothing. And then I've got how many left? 2 guys left?
2 guys left and the apothecary.
Okay, 2 guys left. So I have 1 attack because I've got chain swords on them. So 2 attacks each. And then the apothecary has 2 attacks as well. 1 for double weapon. So I can do them all, same strength. Hitting on 5s. 1, 2, 3.
Wounding on 5.
And wounding on 5. That is 1 wound.
So 1 2 up.
1 2 up save.
Do they not have shred for having chainswords?
Yes, they do.
So you have 2 failed wounds there, senor.
Which I wound once more.
So 2 up.
No. Okay, so
I win the combat there.
By 3 because I've got a Vexilia. So -3 to my leadership basically. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've failed. So do you want to try and catch me?
Yes. So I've got initiatives 5.
Okay.
So that is a 9.
And a 2.
So you are wiped out.
Yes. Now there is, if you have multiple units charging 1, this is where it gets really unfair for. So when you have multiple units trying to bog down 1, you basically need to roll. You don't add your initiative. You just do your roll.
Oh.
So I rolled a 2, right?
Yes.
Now
I rolled a 4.
A 4. Okay. Yeah, 4. So I have an initiative of 6. You rolled a 4. So you basically need to roll
a 6 to catch you.
No, because you need to go over.
So I can't catch you.
So you can't catch me. So I can just basically roll.
Run away.
Run away. So 5, 6 inches.
That's a heavy penalty.
Yeah,
to...
it's very, very silly. I personally hate it.
Shall I move them away at 6?
We'll move that back. We'll get some dash ready.
How many did you roll?
6, please. Okay, so we're back to it. Just to clear out. So that rule, I got like 99% of it right, but you can equal it. So if you get a 6, basically.
And it's for both units because I haven't done it for the other unit.
You've done it on 4, and this one's the next one. Yeah. So
he only gets +3 initiative for the charge.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't matter.
Count.
It's basically based on the.
So I need a 6.
You need a 6.
And I don't get it.
Okay, so that is right. So
okay.
Quite a weak little rule. I don't like it because it's basically negative. It's a negative for the people that are trying to cut it down, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's go on to the main fight here in the middle.
So
what do you want to do?
I'll do the base unit and I'll save the Warlord for last. Can you lend me 5 dice? I'm out of dice.
I can. And I don't like this because when I'm lending you dice, it means that there's a lot of attacks.
Yes. So 6 each.
Okay. What swords are you using?
I am using, as usual, Hands Cut the Clouds.
Okay.
So Strength 6, AP 2, Instant Death on a 4-up.
Crazy. What's the other profiles like?
The other profile is Measured Strike, which means you only have 1 attack, but you Strength 10, AP 1.
Okay.
Instant Death.
Instant Death. Okay.
And then you got the other one, which is Strength as user, so 5, AP 2, but Rampage 3.
Oh, nice.
But you
don't really want more attacks, right?
But really, you're bulky 3, so when are you going to be outnumbered?
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
so,
cool.
Anyway, so this many attacks, so I shall roll it.
Yeah, just do it here. Just
got a little... So I am hitting you on 4s, because you are also weapon skill 5, are you not?
I'm weapon skill 5, yes, sir.
So 4s and then 2s to boom. Okay. And in typical fashion, there are all my 1s. Okay. Proving that it isn't just my dice.
To it, right?
Yes, I needed 4s. Oof, that's a lot of
bad rolls. Wounding on 2s though, right?
Wounding on 2s, 4-ups, kills.
Strength +1?
Strength +1.
Okay.
So strength 6. So wounding on 2s, 4s are killing.
Okay.
So of course there's a few wounds. So there's instant killing, instant killing, instant killing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 instant killing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 AP2s. That clears out the unit with the Warlord not even having to strike.
Oh.
Okay, let's move on to here really quickly to finish off this turn.
You can have your dice back now.
I'm going to roll first, even though you were high initiative.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, I'm not going to do anything.
2 hits.
I'm not going to do anything.
2 wounds. That's brutal 3 on each.
So 6 ups. So here's 1.
That's
He's dead. And here's 2.
Now, you
He's
do
dead.
have to do your attacks just in case you do get very, very lucky.
I
this
am
time.
not going to get very, very
You do have a lot of attacks, so we have to do it.
So, why couldn't I have
Imagine
rolled that before?
Imagine that. Okay,
that
so
would have been good to
That's all
wounds.
hits, and then looking for that again, basically.
Yes, please. Come on. Come on, dice. Just one.
Okay, 2 up save.
Failed.
It is a 1, so D3 damage on him. Is just
just
a 1.
one.
Okay, so
Okay.
he's down to 5 wounds, not bad. I will consolidate because it is my turn, so I'll do that off camera.
It's not your turn, it's my turn. So now you've got a free charge, my friend.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's my turn coming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry.
That finishes off your turn.
I'm just
Score
going
is
to
5-5.
consolidate here
Yes.
once we get rid of your rampages.
Okay, well, I'll let you consolidate. I will be scoring a point here, taking the score to 6-5, and doing my movement coming up. Okay, on to the last turn we go. 6-5 the score at the moment. It's very important that I kill that guy because that could be basically the winner. So I'm just going to do that now. I've just realized that basically it's turn 4.
Immobilized.
Okay. Immobilized. Well, I do have to do that, actually, immobilized. No, that's fine. And basically, I haven't moved, don't want to give any free reactions. I've just moved this rhino up to cover these guys just behind here. And
So I do get, no, I did react here anyway.
Yes.
So yes.
And then I was just going to about say, I moved up with the rampages. He's moved back his initiative of 5. So I now need a 10 with my +2. So basically, I need a 10-inch charge.
You're not going to shoot at all?
I will be shooting with them. Yeah, I'm going to shoot with them. I'm going to shoot with them. I'm going to shoot with my... with my bolters. I might as well shoot with my...
I mean, yeah, might as well.
Might as well shoot with my bolt pistols. I don't want you to...
But you're pinned.
No, I'm not pinned anymore, so I would have got 2 points this turn. 1 and 2.
No, but you're falling back.
I regrouped, but
You
I
regrouped.
don't score.
You don't score,
So I
and
can
you
snap
snap
fire. I
fire.
can snap
That's
fire.
it.
So I will
That's it.
snap fire. So we can go straight into shooting. Let's do some snap firing shots there. Am I within 12 inches of your guy?
Yeah, well, if they're within 12, they are. So
Yes, okay.
yes.
So 2 shots each, and
everyone's
1 shot,
within 12.
and 1 shot from the after. So looking for 6s. That's 2 hits.
5s.
5s to wound. That is 2 wounds. Can these guys do it? Double 1? No. Okay. And now I'm going to do these last cannon shots.
So I will shroud.
Yes, you will. Hitting on 3s.
Of course.
Wounding on 2s. That is 4 wounds.
6 ups.
You do get a
5 up cover save. So I will take the 5 up and then the 5 up shrouding. 5 up cover save. So 1 and now 5 ups. I need to pass 2 of these. No.
That is him dead.
And that's it.
Now, you
That's the
don't
game.
have any scoring units.
I can call it now.
No, because if you have more units on the table than me, that is another thing. So at the moment I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 1,
2, 3.
2, 3, 4. Right? Because you're
Oh,
all
the
four.
HQ, yeah.
So 4. So you would have to take 2 units out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and... Oof, I don't want to charge... Are they good against Dreadnoughts? Strength 6?
No, they're terrible. Strength 6.
Strength 6. So you need 5s to wound. No, they're strength 6. You need 5s to wound.
They're not strength 6. Remember, they have 3 different types.
So they have 1 at strength 10, right?
Yes.
Instant death.
But only 1 attack each.
Only 1 attack each. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I'm going to go straight into the charge phase. I'm going to not charge here, so I don't give you an extra, because if you kill me, then that means that you can get another charge. So I'm not going to charge here.
But don't you have, doesn't your Warlord trait make you...
Oh, yes,
It's
it
true,
does.
you
It's not
have
my Warlord.
to.
It's not my Warlord
It's
trait,
true.
is I have to, if I'm within 12 inches. So
you
I'm
have
going
to.
to shoot with Mr. Dreadnought then. 2, 4, 6. This is my right of war, by the way. Hitting on 2s. All hits. And strength is 7. So I'm wounding on 2s.
So no rending, though.
3, 4, 5 wounds.
So 5 2 ups.
Yes, sir.
So
Nothing.
all passed.
And then Plasma Blaster is 2 hits. Strength 7. 1 normal save and 1...
So the normal save is passed, and the
the
invul
save.
is a 6. So not
1
passed.
wound.
So 1
okay,
wound.
1 down to 1 wound. Let's follow up here, might as well. So I've got 2 combi shots, 2 hits, no wounds, and then I've got the blast template.
No, not this thing again.
That is a direct hit, so just
So who's it going on?
probably hit 3 maximum.
Him. Okay. What did it discuss?
And no, didn't scatter.
Oh, so
Direct
3.
hits. Yep. No wounds.
I like
Okay. So charges. I will charge the rampagers into their Gauntlet.
Oh.
Do you want to hold the line or fire back?
I will fire back. It's my best chance to hurt you.
Okay.
So
I would take Furious Charge off them.
He's going to die anyway with a 3-up save.
Okay,
Let's face it.
okay.
I've only got 1 attack.
Okay.
There's not much. There's no chance he'll survive.
All yours.
So hitting on 2s. Everything hits. Wounding on 2s.
Turn 6 with shred, right?
With shred. So shred. So that's 4
Okay.
wounds.
I do have my
Sergeant
Is
still.
my sergeant in that unit? No, that one was the one that killed.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
blast,
So 3 ups.
3 ups. 4 wounds, right?
Yes.
3 ups. That is 1 dead.
Okay, that's more than what I hoped. What do you want?
Take. You strike first. You don't have a lot of attacks. I will take the blades off. One of the blades off.
Yeah, one of the blades.
Yep.
Do you have a preference?
Nope. So I'm charging in. That is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have to move to recover, but I get a +2. So they are all in, and then basically Mr. Dreadnought here, smashing in.
I thought you weren't charging with him.
I have to.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it's
within
true. It's
12
true.
inches. Yeah.
So we are in. Yay.
Perfect.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Okay, cool. So that is the end of that. We do have to see what combat does, because that means that we'll see how many units there is at the end of the table for it to be a possible draw. Let's go into combat. Coming up. We're going with for the Agametus combat here. Just trying to take a unit off so he can't actually get the point for having more units on the table.
Yeah.
Bloodied and unbroken. Here we go. So one
Hitting
attack.
on a 4.
It's a hit.
Wounding on a 2. Well, killing on a 2.
It's a wound.
He's dead.
Is it double strength?
Strength 10,
10,
AP
10. Okay,
1.
so one's dead. I'll take off one of the phalanx blades. So I've only got 1 phalanx blade now. Now, Furious Charge gives me an extra attack.
No,
it
plus
gives
1
me
strength
plus 1
on the
strength.
charge.
Okay, so the phalanx blades has 2 attacks as standard. I've charged in. I'm a World Eater, and I've got Furious Charge. Okay, so 4 attacks from him, hitting on 4s, and then my strength is now 6.
So wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. One of them is rending. One of them.
Okay, so I'll take the normal wounds.
2 up save, yeah.
So that's a 3-up. Remember, 3-up.
Yep.
So he's wounded.
Ooh,
and
and
now
then-
a 6-up for the invul, and he's dead.
Okay, so I don't need to use my axes, and that would have chopped him up anyway. You strike here first, right?
Yes. So after much deliberating,
Yes.
I am not going to go for Grasp the Rainbow Snake.
No.
Grasp the Rainbow Serpent, which is a hell of a name, which gives me Strength 10, Instant Death, AP 1. Because I'd rather have lots of attacks wounding on 5s.
We've basically said that this is much better.
So my Warlord is 5 attacks base plus 1 for Nemesis.
Okay.
So 6 attacks. He's going in first.
Lovely.
Hitting you on 3s. Weapon skill 7.
Yep, he's hitting on 3s.
So hitting on 3s. So
Couple
that's-
of drops.
That's not
And then
great.
wounding on 5s.
5s and everything is instant death. Murderous
Murder
strike.
strike, yeah.
So 5s. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so 5 ups. Passes 1, so 2d3.
2d3.
Can he do it by himself?
So 1, 2,
That's
3, 4.
No,
So he's down to 1.
1. And then you've got a billion attacks more.
So 20 attacks now, all hitting on 4s. So that's 10, 5. I need 1 more dice.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay,
It'd be
so
funny if that's the dice that kills it.
hitting on 4s though.
Hitting on 4s now.
Hitting on
'cause
4s, looking for 5s.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 5. So that's a lot. Do you want to keep that one or do you?
Yeah, that's
reroll
fine.
it?
That's fine. That's quite non-cocked. Okay, and then looking for
5s.
5s again. Yeah. It's only 1 wound you have to go through.
Well, I'll
so
keep that one.
I'll reroll that one. Don't be. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 more invuls.
4 more involves. And I have to pass them basically. All of them. If not, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. Does he blow up? Well, he does blow up 3 inches, so probably takes everybody with
Yeah,
him.
the whole squad.
1,
Basically,
2,
yeah, the whole
3,
squad's
4,
5.
5.
You could kill 1 at least, I would expect.
So
That's
2,
all the
4,
wounded.
5 wounds.
So 5 2-ups.
2 up saves.
1s and 1 wound. So
Could take 1 with me.
you take
Ooh,
2 with you.
2. What a way to go. Well done, Mr.
Well
Dreadnought.
done, Mr. Dreadnought. That's your
Okay.
man of the match, I believe.
That is probably my man of the match, yes. Okay, so that concludes my turn. At the moment, there is 3 units on your side.
Yeah, and you have 1, 2, 3,
And I
4,
have
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you can only take 1 unit out with them,
Yeah.
and you can only take 1 unit out with them.
So
that
basically,
would take me to still win by having an extra unit than me. You would have to take a total of. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. You have 3. You would have to take a total of 3 out to win,
which I can't.
which you can't because they can only shoot one thing.
I can't charge your tactical squad because I can't see them, even though it's through the ruins. So I couldn't multi-combat.
You can charge my rampages if you want, but you no, you can't. It does nothing, right?
What? Them?
Oh, these guys. These guys can charge them, but you can't see them. Or you can probably.
I can see them.
You can move here and then move through the ruin. But that would mean that you could. Let's say you take this unit out.
I need to take the Rhino out too.
But you can't, right? Because you can only charge what you shoot.
They don't have any shooting. I
Yes.
can multi-charge and try to pop the Rhino with just with the swords in the back.
Okay.
With a shit ton of
and then
attacks.
they can shoot at something and kill it.
And they can shoot at something and kill it.
Yeah. So we can, and you will probably go for that Rampager squad. So it's all about that shooting phase. So let's go into that coming up. Okay, we're back. And after the movement reaction from this squad, basically he can't multi-charge anymore because basically we're not playing 40k. So you can't do shenanigans like that. He would actually only charge this, which he would probably demolish. You would need a 10-inch charge as well.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that for the viewers? I think those Custodians players need to see this. That makes them even happier. See, so that he can't get into that. Even though he would probably kill this and pop this, that makes me have 3 units on the table.
To my 3.
To your 3.
Which means you still win on a
Which I
6-5.
win 6-5. And yeah.
That's it.
Well,
that's a bit
that was
awkward,
weird.
but-
I used my left hand, you used your left hand, your right hand. Perfect. So a win to the World Eaters. Let's talk about it all. End of game conclusion coming right up. And there we have it, a win to the mighty World Eaters, led by a very dead Praetor. that Praetor just didn't do anything. First combat, he didn't hit. Second combat, he just died before he even...
That's 90% of my army did
Yes,
that.
that's right. So a win to the World Eaters, 6-5, pretty tight. This is what I like about this mission, that even though you could be getting a beating, or like my first 2 turns were really good, the points were still very, very
I
close.
don't think so. I don't think your two first turns were very good.
No,
it's just that my first 2 turns were utterly despicable.
But no, when it comes to missions, if you go and really play missions a lot, and I'm lucky enough to be in the studio twice a week playing the same missions, you get used to how they work. I know specifically at this mission, when you go and target the line, and the line isn't there anymore, it's basically game over. And I actually killed a good portion of your line on
You killed one line.
I left 2 units on one model each. So that actually helped me out quite a lot. I think we should talk about the new Legio Custodes. Beautiful army. We'll probably try and do a little showcase with them separately. But obviously, it was a list that you wanted to test out. We both agreed that we were going to use a lot of things that we hadn't.
Yeah, lots of stuff
which
we've never
are
seen before.
Not well balanced in the game in the sense that they're not pointed
The
correctly.
Telemon.
The Telemon is a joke.
Yes.
Everything's quite expensive.
Which is a given. But to be honest, and I think the meta reflects this, we all know about the Custodes spam, nothing does anything that much better than your basic Custodian Guard squad.
You don't want to... Apart from the Palace, there's nothing that you want to spend points on.
Maybe the Hetaeron Guard, because they were good with the
Hetaeron
swords.
Guard, the problem is, if you go with swords, they're very good.
They are.
They've just gone through anything. Like
No. There is
Dreadnought dead. Rampager squad dead. Command squad dead.
There is nothing on the board short of a Primarch that they won't go through.
Yeah,
and even a Primarch.
I think they'll do the damage on him.
Yeah.
It's quite crazy. So I don't mind spending, 45 points a model?
No, 70 points a model.
70 points a model for 3. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I think of my Inner Circle Knights, which are 50 points each, and they're really, really good. You're still paying 25 points more. But anyway,
Still only a 6-up inval.
I would maybe pay it. Apart from that, bikes, not good.
No.
You've seen Telemon, not good. I don't mind the Dreadnoughts, though. The Dreadnoughts are quite
all right.
tasty.
No, yeah, because the other one has a 4-up inval at least.
Yeah,
so
I think they're quite good.
Yeah.
A bit point costed, but we understand why people that do play Legio Custodes want to play spam troops because it's the way to go. But
Yeah, I mean,
anyway.
you
Did you enjoy it? Did you see? What did you see? Did you see a bit of versatility?
I really had a lot of fun using. I always have fun using the bikes because I like things that can move very fast and do a fair bit of damage. Unfortunately, I did really like using the Venatari. They did pretty well. They did pretty well.
And we've got more. We can up
the
squad.
Hetaeron were good fun. When the disintegrators took
Yeah.
good amount of
Straight away, 3 Terminators, 3 the red rampages.
the red,
Every time I
the
use
red
them-
butchers.
The red butchers. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Every time I use them, I just feel they're worse and worse.
I like
and
it.
people comment below. Oh, they're awful. Why are you taking them? And I'm like, they just look so iconic for World Eater that you need to take them.
I mean,
back.
rule
They're
of
so
cool.
bad.
I mean, we got to go with rule of cool,
rule of
right?
cool.
So
You're taking so many units rule of cool. I have to take at least
the
one
Telemon
unit rule of
looks cool. It's garbage. It is absolute garbage.
You know what the Telemon needs? It needs the guns to be
Longer
triple
range.
the range.
At
And you
least.
just leave it in the back as a gun platform.
Yeah.
And if you want to get close, you're still going to smash.
No, but it doesn't because
Smash.
its fist is just a strength 10 power fist. It doesn't even have brutal.
Okay, but you can smash things anyway.
It's just so silly.
Yeah, you want it as a gun
The
platform.
the massive gun on it is 12-inch range. 12. A
Silly.
bolt outranges. It's just.
It's sad.
So I want to use it because it looks cool, and you guys want to see it because it looks cool. But it is garbage.
Yeah, it is garbage.
The Hetaeron Guard. It was fun using the Destructor.
I like it. I like it.
Sorry, what are they called? Disintegrators.
Yeah.
Other than that, they're garbage.
Yeah. Terminators were not bad, right? But they're very expensive as well. What is it, 100 and something each? 105 points each?
It's
something like
ridiculous
that?
with the Adrathic Destructors, and even that's only AP3 shooting. So
No.
I wouldn't know if I wanted to make a competitive list. I would do what everybody does, just Custodian Guards everywhere.
With palace tanks. So
Yes.
we still have some more things to showcase. We can do quite a good competitive only infantry unit. We've got like maybe 12 more Custodian Guards.
we have a lot of
with
infantry.
spears. We have some more Terminators, some more Venatari, some more Dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
So you will be seeing a lot of more different lists. This is why we sold the all army and I now have the new one.
We have some variety.
We have some variety, yes. World Eater side, I love this list. I think it looks really, really cool. It performs really well in the sense that I've got some
Very
units.
balanced, yeah.
I've got, and it always works well. I've got the first tide, which is the people on foot. I always keep the back, and my land raiders are basically my firing units.
Yeah.
And I use them as a second wave of attacks with the rampagers. Once you have weakened some bits out, you leave the dogs go, and they.
I like that tactic. Just expendable wave of first wave, and then the
basically,
second wave comes in. Finishes off.
So I'm really enjoying the World Eaters. More coming as well for the World Eaters. We've got a Leviathan Dreadnought and some more infantry coming.
Nasty.
So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, that's the end of us for today.
Wait. Sorry, I always ask, what's your man of the match?
I knew you were going to ask. We said it before. What was it? You said, "Is this the man of the?" That was that Contemptor. It killed the Contemptor.
No,
No,
Contemptor killed the line guy.
Line guy.
And then it tied up the Sagittarian.
Tied up the Hetaeron, which took quite long, but managed to kill them after. And then with its last blast, it basically
took out Hetaeron Guard, and it forced my Hetaeron Guard to come back.
I
rather than
also
go
was
forwards.
quite happy with the Rampager squads, which is still on the table behind us.
Oh yeah, that did
It took
pretty well.
out a unit of Custodian Guard by itself.
Your Predators did a lot
and
of damage.
my Predators are really good. That's why I have two on my list.
Yeah, no, they
Put
are
them
very,
in the
very
back
good.
and-
Because you have the benefit of long-range firepower, which I don't.
And I guess yours is the Tribune with the...
Yeah, it has to be. Although the Venatari did pretty well.
The Tribune just touched and...
Anything they
You're
touched.
dead. You're dead. You're dead.
I mean, one combat he didn't even have to swing. They just went there and it's like, my lord,
We've
everything
got-
is taken care of.
We've got
Thank
more
you.
of those Meridian Swords. We've got like
They're so good.
5 more outside. or
Yeah,
something
no,
like that?
they are so good. It is so
Normal
overpowered.
Custodian Guards can't take them, right?
No, unfortunately, no.
That would be too much. Anyway, that's the end of us today. If you want more content, check out SN Plus. The link is below. We have a lot of more content for you in the Horus Heresy tier with campaigns, battle reports, competitive battle reports, and all the rest we can have. If you're also interested in the Old World, we have a separate tier where you have Old World and Horus Heresy content in there. Everything. And that's the end of us for today. We'll catch you in the next battle report with more Horus Heresy coming very soon.